as we all know, in January 2024, we are
Yes.
going to have the presidential elections of Taiwan. So,
Yes.
what is the election favor in the Taiwan, and what would be the gripping East Asian island
Yeah,
facts of Taiwan?
definitely. This is quite interesting because Taiwan happens to be a country in contention. Taiwan has been really a power to reckon with, as it really gives semiconductors like silicon and germanium. Nearly 60% of the world's resources are found in Taiwan, and that makes it really a nation to look for. And in this context, I would also say that the advanced chips, integrated chips, which the industry requires everywhere, they are being manufactured at Taiwan. So, this makes Taiwan a country of productivity. Though it's a beautiful amalgamation of 168 islands in the vast Pacific Ocean, this beautiful small island has a potential which is recognized by the international powers. That's why we see that the superpowers like America, Russia, and now China are all focusing on this particular island to garner a kind of advantage for themselves, because the potentiality of this particular place is such that it has just like that originated from the Pacific Ocean. That's why it is mineral rich, and it has a kind of potential which will not be matched with any other island nearby. And now, as you have rightly said, the election fever is gripping very high in Taiwan. This is partly due to the kind of change the world, especially the China, is looking for at Taiwan. Mostly any nation which is supporting democracy may not really opt for a change of power at Taiwan, because Democratic Party is really doing a splendid job, much to the ire of China, I would say, because China is really bent upon annexing this beautiful island into its mainland. But the Democratic Party, presently the incumbent candidate is Tsai Ing-wen, a woman of substance, I would call her. She has been such a tremendous force that in her entire tenure of 8 years, which would end by this December, she has really made the world take a look at Taiwan as an independent sovereign republic. And that's her great contribution, I would say, because being a lady, she has made the world look towards Taiwan. She has resisted innumerable resistances, forceful atrocities, and other coercions by China, because it has sent its aircrafts over Taiwan, it has sent the naval ships, the maritime battle was there, but still Taiwan stood like a stone, and it faced all the challenges with a rare grit. And that's why we see that this particular election, which is going to happen in January, is going to be a kind of pronounce upon China whether it would succeed in taking over Taiwan or not. That's why the world over there is a kind of interest upon this particular election, and the main candidates in the fray are the Vice President of Taiwan, present Vice President Lai Te. Dr. Lai Te happens to be, is tipped to be the next president of Taiwan by all the surveys which were conducted both in Taiwan and of Taiwan. And the other candidates were, Ko is a kind of very popular youth candidate who is a part of Taiwan People's Party, and we have Hao, who is the classical KMT party, that is Kuomintang party they call it, which was in power for most of the times since Taiwan was formed in 1949. Taiwan actually was formed in 1949 when a breakaway group led by Chiang Kai-shek, they fled to Taiwan. There they established their own sovereignty, and since then KMT was the only power there up to 2000th year. And from there different parties emerged, and presently DPP, Democratic Progressive Party, is in charge of the rule of Taiwan. And that's why this, and Gao is one of the candidates who is really a promising one, but is contesting as an independent candidate. These four candidates form the main candidature for the presidency, and according to the poll reports, odds are favoring only Dr. Laite, the Democratic Progressive Party candidate. So, this is the kind of thing happening over at Taiwan.